Hi everyone, this is Andy Bajarski again with Bajarski Real Estate, and in this video I'm going to talk to you a little bit about obtaining a contact relationship management software, better known as CRMs. There's a lot of companies out there that offer these CRMs, and be careful of these companies. They'll tell you that, oh, you need this, that, and the other, will help you get more business. They offer landing pages. They offer drip campaigns. They offer forced site registration. They tell you they have a backside, um, place to input everything and lead capturing, this, that, and the other. So and they're very, very expensive. Some of these charge $400, $500, $600 a month just to access these things. So be very, very careful of all of that. But you do need something where you can have documentation, analysis, customer care, PR, acquisition, communication. You have to have a database, loyalty. So there is something that you need to make your business run better. You might have a client, for example, and they tell you when your birthday is, or when their birthday is, excuse me. They might tell you the spouse's name, their children's name. You need to input all of this so the next time you talk to them, you can reference that child's name or their son's name, and you can say, hey, your birthday's coming up, or this, or maybe they like to ride bicycles, and you can ask them, hey, when's the last time you rode a bike? So these things are designed to help you. Maybe you sold them a house on a certain date and their anniversary is coming up, and you want to send them a card congratulating them. So the whole thing with this CRM stuff is to really maintain a connection with current clients and past clients and possibly future clients. It's a way for you to manage all of this information that's coming at you. Maybe you have a conversation with somebody and they say, oh, contact me next month, I'll be ready then. And then you contact 10 other people. How are you going to remember that that other person wants you to contact them? There's got to be a system in place where you can put all this, manage it, and be able to come back looking as if you didn't forget, and continue to make those relationships become greater and greater, flourish them. So that's the struggle, I think, out there. And again, as I've mentioned, there's companies that will offer you the moon. They say this, that, and the other. One thing I will tell you is, regardless of who you choose, if you choose anybody to pay them to have this customer relationship management, make sure that they offer you the software that you can download directly to your desktop. Do not have anybody tell you you have to go to a website, log in with a username and password, and then access the CRM. And I'll tell you, the reason you don't want that is because you have no idea who's looking at this. You have no idea if those the manager or the company is selling that information to other agents. They could be backstabbing you for all you know. So be careful. In addition, as I've mentioned in other videos, anytime you have to go to a website, log in with a username and password, you're relying on the server of that company. And that's going to be a risk. There's sensitive information you're going to be putting in your notes into the CRM. Who knows what was said? It's sensitive, it's private. And you're giving basically all that information to that company when you're allowing it to be placed on their servers. So don't do it. If you buy the software, then you download it, and it's on your desktop, and only you have access to it. Plus, your desktop has a firewall which will prevent anybody from accessing it. So it's safe, it's secure, there's no risk of that information being stolen, sold to other people. There's a lot of litigation out there of companies promising the moon and not doing it. Realtor.com actually, I think, is now getting sued because they're charging agents, promising them that they're going to get them buyer leads, and agents are believing this, and they're spending $200-300 a month and nothing's coming through. So just be very, very careful with your money when it comes to customer relationship management. I use Microsoft Outlook and I use Microsoft Excel. Those are great tools that you can also use. Microsoft Outlook, I can put in dates in the future that I need a reminder. Maybe it's somebody's birthday, or they said they wanted to look at houses, on July 1 or something, and I can put a reminder in Microsoft Outlook, and I'll get a quick ding or a quick little email, or a reminder will pop up every time I'm in my email application that says, this, that, or the other. So I can put a reminder in the future of what I need to have done. And so that's a huge, huge benefit because I'm not going to remember it. Even if I write it down, I might not remember it. So that's help. And then Microsoft Excel, I can input all this information and I can sort it. So I can sort it by date. I can sort it by, I can have tags in there through communication. So that helps me. And then alternatively, you can use WordPress, which is this platform that I'm making this recording. You can create tags for different clients. Again, however, WordPress is an online thing where you have to log in, so there's a little bit risk there. I wouldn't maybe do that for my CRM, but certainly Outlook and Excel, that certainly will help you. So just be cognizant of all of that. Be cognizant of your money. You work hard for your money, and to spend $200-300 a month to be told that you're going to get this, that, and the other, and then it doesn't come through, and then to have to sign up for some sort of a annual commitment, your money could be spent better doing other things, doing other marketing things that you can get clients. This is a people business. This is a face-to-face business, and if you're concerned, pick up the phone and call that person. Say, hi, this is, Andy Bajarski. We talked last month. How are things going? And they'll tell you, oh yeah, hi Andy. And then you start up a conversation. Doesn't matter that you forgot this or forgot that. And you can say, hey, how are your kids doing? I forgot. What were their names again? And they'll tell you because you're showing an interest in them. And so people always like it when others are talking about them in a positive way. So I don't know. I'm not sold on this whole CRM system that's out there that everybody keeps trying to sell me on. I get so many emails all the time. Oh, come join us. We offer you this, that, and the other. Nah, I've been successful my whole life, just one person at a time. And so my business has flourished just without the CRM in the past. So I don't know. It's up to you. This is a personal choice you have to make. You talk to 10 other people, they'll give you 10 other opinions. So just be careful out there because it is a lot of money. It's expensive. But on the flip side of that, you do need a system to manage all of these things and be able to come back to your clients and remember some of this. Because if you forget or if you're incorrect in what you tell them, you lose credibility. And when your credibility is lost, you're going to go with someone else. So there has to be a system in place for you to manage all the information that's flowing from all the different clients and situations that are involved in a transaction. So I'm just going to scroll down here and see if there's anything out here that I maybe forgot. So be careful of online CRMs. Data can be slow to retrieve and servers can crash. Also, if your internet service provider is doing maintenance, the internet could be down, and so you might not access something that you might need. So just be careful there. If you're going to get one, be sure it's not online-based CRM, as it may not be safe. Again, you're using their server. That company sold it to you, and they know you've got 20, 30, 50, 100, 2,000 leads there. How do you know they're not looking at it? How do you know they're not selling it to other agents? You don't. So there is a risk there because it is online and it's on their server. You don't have control over any of that unless you have it on your desktop. So make sure that you can download it on your desktop. Then you have control. And watch out for costs. Watch out for the upsells. Find out what your budget is and see what you're going to get for that. And as I mentioned, you can use Excel to soft all this data, to store all this data, not soft. And then Outlook to give you reminders. That works for me, So unless you're doing, 200-300 deals every couple of months, you don't really need this massive CRM. You can get away with this to start. And if your business really grows and expands and you need something, then at that point you decide. You can either maybe hire assistants, let them manage all of this. So it really depends. It depends on as you research all these different options on what works for you. So again, everybody has a different opinion on this, but I will say that the two biggest takeaways from this, you do need something to manage this information that is constantly flowing. How you manage that and what you use to remember all of this stuff is up to you. I know people that are writing all this down and they have 3-ring binders. That's okay too. You don't need to do it online. No one's going to have access to it then, and you won't have a problem if the internet goes down because you could just pick up a book and read it. So it's there. So again, that might not be an issue for you if you're not closing a lot of deals, but eventually as you move on in your business and you're closing deals, you do need to kind of concern yourself a little bit about all this and how you're going to function to remember all of this stuff, because the last thing you want to do is lose clients because you forget to send them a birthday card. And some people are sensitive to that. Or if they don't get a phone call from you, maybe you told them you'd call them at 3 o'clock, on the 8th of July, 3 months from now or something, and they'll remember it. They'll put it in their calendar and you might not. So again, whatever you use, make sure that you can download it to your desktop. Don't use the online version, and then be careful of upsells. Find out what the costs are. Look to other companies, research it online, see what they offer you, and then just make a decision, and hopefully it will be a good decision that will work out for you. Okay, so that's all I'm going to say about this, and I'm off to my next video. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.